What's up everyone, TF Man Reviews here. Today we'll be looking at Transformers Legacy Elita 1. Now if you want your own Elita 1, you can get her for about $10 on Amazon, which isn't half that bad. But let's take a look at how she compares to some of the other Autobots. Here we have Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, and the next video's Air Razor. And for accessories you get these two translucent blasters. While I do like the G1 look at the figure, it has some glaring issues. Her legs and thighs are very, very wobbly. Like, you can shake it and she moves, which is not the best. But other than that, her posing is pretty good. Her feet aren't as good as I would prefer them to be. But with a $10 figure off Amazon, you pick and choose and take what you can get. But let's see how she holds up in her transformation. So first, for her transformation, you're going to want to straighten out the arms. And the steps do not really matter, but here's how I learned how to do it. You're going to want to turn her arms, make sure so she's going to have two hexagonal pegs, make sure they're facing outwards. You're going to bring up her car. It's the front of her car piece. It is on some, I don't know the official name of the joints. You're going to want to bring it down. You're going to move these pieces up. Now, there's going to be these little itty-bitty bits right here. And make sure they click in right at the top of the car. So they're just going to go right over her shoulders and just press them in. It's not a perfect snug fit, but with a Legacy figure, they don't necessarily have the best engineering compared to Studio Series. And that's just going to sit in place right there. Now for her legs, you're going to take these pieces, fold them up, make sure they're like that. You're going to do the same thing, kind of like with the Core Class Megatron. And you're just going to fold her legs like this. Oh, whoops. One vital step before you do anything is to swivel her waist all the way around. And then you can now do that step. Her arms should just hold into here. Do that again with the other arm, or the other leg. Make sure it's in place. Now you're going to want to take these two pieces right here and just... First, what we're actually going to want to do is take the car. I always forget this because I never play with this figure. It is but to fold out this back piece right here. Just like that. Then you're going to want to take the legs and just fucking force them together. You can, I don't think you can push them together. I think you're supposed to, like, prod them together. But make sure these pieces are right. Just like this. Then it's going to fold up in the top. I hate this transformation. This is possibly the worst Legacy figure I've ever owned. You gotta make sure the back's plugged in right here. Like that. Fold her feet back. And here we have her car mode. Now, I don't know if it's a problem with my figure, but there's supposed to be little tabs right here that plug into the arms. And for some reason, mine are just awful. Like, I cannot get them to stay and then have the other tabs and plug-ins work. So I just decided to say fuck it and just leave it. And you do that, little jank, doesn't roll very well. But other than that, half decent car, actually. Because I'm lazy, here she is next to Ravage and Core Class Starscream. While normally I'm not a fan of the cars, this one is perfect for just hitting all those stray dogs in the road. Now the question is, do I hate this figure? And the answer is no. Honestly, the figure is decent enough for its price, but with my glaring issues with it, whether it's being its hips or how it doesn't transform fully for my copy, I would not recommend picking it up, in my opinion. But, hey, who gives a fuck? It's my opinion. I make this shit in my bedroom at like 2 in the afternoon. So who cares, really? Other than that, the figure holds up really well. She is like decent size compared. I'm not too sure of how accurate her size is. I know she's not a mini-con like Bumblebee normally, but other than that, I think Elita 1 is a perfect figure. Who am I kidding? It's fucking awful in some aspects. But hey, if you like it so well. Then I think you should get it. Other than that, this has been the TF Man. I just had a fucking stroke. Special thanks to Thane and Jacob for funding this shit. More of you should do it!